we go. Ho, ho, ho. Excellent. We are up and running and cooking on gas. There we go. At last. So, let's see, how is this? Turn it down. Right, let's try and do this once more. We are at an impasse here. It is extremely... first lot. closest I've ever got to one. Whoa. Shoot. I wonder if I need to set my character up a little bit better. Come on. So, what have I got here? Oh, I forgot I've got that one. Blade Geezer, that is a sign. And these are Rage. Yeah, it's over there. I've got nothing else here. I should have, but I don't think. I think I've possibly missed some opportunities. Actually, let's go back to. No, it's just. That's just. Yeah. I've got no more enhancements. Hey, Herlock Sholmes. Yes. I am still doing Fallout 76, but it's the servers are down at the moment for maintenance, and I reckon they are putting right everything that they've done wrong. I hope they have. So we've come to this one. We've been having glitches with everything all morning, and I wasn't coming through properly on this stream, so I persevered for about half an hour, and then I shut it off. But I've gone into everything and come back as brilliant as ever, right? I kept thinking perhaps my camera was done and I'd have to buy a new one, or perhaps there was something wrong with the console, but in the end it was the blasted broadband. So now here, how long have I been on here? 10 minutes. Now here's my phone going. Come on. Who hates predictive texting? Even I can't even... Right. Oh, did you? You sold it. Do you know, I love this, and I'm, you know, I've got the Darksiders 3 on a pre-order with a really nice collectible, which I can't wait to get into. This, I can't do this. This is so hard. It's absolutely... Actually, I suppose I could. Sort my character out a little more. Again, just halfway to sort of go. Where is it? Where is it? It's there, isn't it? It's there in all of this. There you go, he's got me. Oh. This is why I gave the game up before, because I couldn't get past this. I don't know if it's perhaps... Let's go somewhere else a minute. See if it's worth... Go to the, what's his name? Chappy, where I can get some bits. Make a change from staying there fighting all the time, doesn't it? Okay. I used to play Warcraft a lot. But I don't know. I so went off of it. It was a long time ago when I used to play that. But no, I often look at it sometimes and think, oh, you know, shall I go and, you know, go give it a whirl? But oh, for goodness sake, I keep got to go. If I don't read what I've put, some of it sounds all gobbledygook. Okay. Yeah, it might be with, but there's a lot around at the moment, which it keeps me busy, you know. Okay, so now where the hell is matey that... Hang on, when you come in this way. So this must be the outdoor. I'd find my way around. That's the way out. See if I can go and possibly... buy some upgrades or... Oh, hello. Are we in the wrong... We've gone through the wrong door. Oh, man. Oh. See, now I don't want to really... Can't do anything on there, can I? I don't want to really mess about too much, but... presuming that we have got to do that area. Once we come through this, I don't know. Still not sure we're on the right track, though. Hang on, looks fairly hopeful on the map here. Aye. Oh, come on, get into him. Why is my button not working? What have I done here with the controls now? Right. It's, what's his name? Holmgrim, isn't it? That's his name. Where is he? Was he around one of these? He was. Is he going up here?
What would you ask of this humble merchant? Old Vulcan's got something new for you.
Generator runs from Bane. I haven't got enough for Bane, have I? So... some artifacts a minute.
Old Volcom's got something new for you.
Reaper Blade. I presume if it's in red, I've already got it. Hellraiser increases damage in range.
See anything you like. You are as wise as you are powerful.
And again.
Don't drive too hard a bargain, friend.
Right, that looks like all we can do on that one.
Please take your time.
Here. Ricochet blade. Thrown against nearby enemies.
Old Volcom's got something new for you.
Okay.
Let me know if I can help you.
Cannot carry any more consumables. Okay. Whirlwind combo.
Please take your time. You are as wise as you are powerful.
Might be a good idea. Whether or not that is going to be of any help remains to be seen, doesn't it? So I need a thing to get through there, don't I? Looks like. No, I'm not sure. I have got... Okay. Forget it, folks. Let's go back here. Whoa. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which way did we go? I think it was this way. It sure was, honey bunch. It sure was. Right. Oh, come on. It was through here, wasn't it? Was it not? No. Bloody hell. So, came through here. Where's the... No, hang on a minute. Where's the... There it is. Map. Right. So... I am way off. Back into the lion's den. And are we going to do better this time? I very much doubt it. But one never knows until one gives it a go. Okay. Jelena, hello! Whoa! Come on! The last thing is much better. Got me! Oh! This is hellish. Absolutely. I reckon I could spend 6 months on this and I would not be getting through. So I put some things up on there. Oh, I suppose until I'm down in there it won't happen, will it? It's closed. But no, it's the other lot, isn't it? Those two biggies. I mean, oh. I'm hoping that the third lot are the last lot. Have I got anything that I can sort of whack on him now? No, I haven't, have I? Can I not sort of... Where's my R2? Ah, yeah. This is it, isn't it? This is the problem. They're just that little bit quicker. Where I want to... I can't put up... Oh, yes I can. But it won't reach, will it? Come a little closer, mister. You can go into his head. No. This is it, you see. You know, well, I was gonna make a comment. Then I thought, well, I mustn't be disrespectful to the young, but they still got an awful lot to learn. All of them. Yes. Occupied. No. Sugar. What you need to do is just keep practicing. Whatever age you are, you've still got to carry on practicing. Whoa. No, the way! Whoa! Jesus, come away! No! Oh, you rat! You rat! This is another thing I say about this as well. Probably if this was one of my grandsons playing now, they would have thrown the controller across the room. But what is the point in doing that? What is the point of getting angry with it? It's only a game, and if you ain't good enough to beat the enemies, then you've only got yourself to blame. Right? Because everything in these games is beatable. It's just how you go about it. No good to start throwing things around, acting like babies throwing toys out of prams. Some of the reasons why I sort of play this and stream it. Try and make some of them realise that this is a game. You can either do it or you know, and if you can't do it one way, do another. Right. I know this is a problem, isn't it? But they have got no clue nowadays, price of things. And I mean, I must admit, with my two youngest ones, and they're not young at that, but youngish, youngest of the lot, it's our fault for giving it to them. If we didn't give it to them, for our own back, really, in a way. Whoa. He always manages to get poison me. I'm not sure I try to keep away from it. So, I can't get no kamikaze like him. I just need to whack him all day. Come on, you lot. Whoa. Oh, I was just going to go and get me. Myself refilled. I don't like to refill health, at least until I'm onto that third lot. But I've got an idea. I might have missed some pickups on the way. Yes, I have. I think I've missed one where I want one more, whatever it is, I can't now, to give me an extra health bit on my hand. Another little skull would be quite handy on there. But it is not going to happen, I don't know. It's good. Hey, Frankenpoe! Oh my goodness me! I'm come along. I'm only playing this because Fallout 76 is down for maintenance, as they say. Oh, I'm dead again. I do hope that the maintenance includes repairing what is so very badly wrong with that game, and then we can be getting on with it a little bit better. But I'm not doing too badly on it. I'm liking it a bit more than I did to start with. But I thought, well, I'll come and do this. And I've had a right old job getting this stream working today. So I do so like it when everybody knows everybody. Oh man. Hey, where is my thingy? I want to press the button. Oh, I'm not a pro lad, please. This is quite good for aggression as well. No, I know I'm saying that I like to not think of it getting to the aggression stage. Give you a little bit about something quite nice off steam. This one is going to kill me here. I'm not going to go very far. So, yeah, I must admit, I am killing him a bit quicker than I was before. So I think, so I know I have the grade to come next. Whoa, there you go, you see, he's got me again. Do. Okay.
Anything you want? Milk?
Do you think, get a small milk? The small one.
I get a small bottle.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, sorry about this. I've just got to reply to me granddaughter. She's mad, honestly. She just bought herself a carpet cleaner. She's cleaning all the plastic carpets. Oh, I'm not into that much housework now, I'm afraid. She will learn as she goes along. Franklin Pope, everybody knows it. Yes. There you go. A snake? Oh my gosh. Ah. You see, when I hear something like that, it makes me feel very glad I live where I do. The only time we'd get a snake would be if it came out of the zoo, and we haven't got a zoo near us anyway. I think the nearest one's probably London or Windsor or somewhere like that. Oh no, hang on, no, I'm forgetting. I will say a little, but it's not so little, but a littleish place called Bristol. We have a zoo there. Yes. Hang on. don't react quickly enough. That's the car. Whoa. Then, snakes, I would imagine. No, I think I can retrace Yana, but the thing is, I've just went back just now and picked up a couple of things from the shopkeeper Bowden, so that's made my weapons a little bit more active, but that's what I want. But I think I would go back right away to, you know, for the pickups. I need to restock. I don't like to do this. I like to get a little bit into the third ones, but okay. So this lulls you into a false sense of security because something is going to come up, isn't it? As soon as I take that sword. You will. As long as you don't start throwing your controllers against the wall, you'll be alright. Because we've just been talking about that. Whoa, come on, I'm stuck between a pair of them. Where are you? Hey, Rusty! Hello! Oh my goodness me! Well, you know, I'm sort of still around. Still fighting and dying and... Ooh! There you go. So ho! I'm not going to be able to go on here much longer, I don't think. My husband's in and out now because I think he's finished. But at least he's decided to go to the supermarket. He's quite handy like that. Right, Frankenpope, Fallout 76. I'm on to... I think I'm on to... I'm up to about level 11, which doesn't sound much for the time I've been playing it, but it does take quite a while to level up. I'm getting on better with it than what I was. I'm going to see what it's like. At the moment the servers are down because they're doing maintenance. I don't know how long for. That's why I'm playing this, because I was playing Fallout earlier. I'm going to persevere with it. I've got a few quests to do. When the quests start coming up, that's when I feel a bit happier. Because before the start of it, you feel like you're just nothing. But there are long bits in between where you're just going around and there's not a lot of enemies. I'm running short of food. I can't find anything to kill, so I can cook myself up some food, and that gets a little bit frustrating. But we're going to persevere with it, so it will be back up again at some point. And perhaps try and dispel this myth of the fact that it's so much rubbish. It is, I suppose, in one way, but this is the thing. It is a co-op game, and I'm playing solo, so I don't know from the multiplayer side of it how it works. But I'm quite happily just running around on my own and doing little bits. Jalada! Oh, I love that. Yes, it is better with friends. I mean, I've always been a bit of a loner with games. There's a couple of games, I'm trying to think which ones it is now, that I would sometimes team up with. Destiny I would team up with. What's the other one? There was another one I used to team up with. There was, and I think it's still going on the computers only, called RuneScape. Now I used to team up with that because then, when my grandsons were younger, and my son, I don't know whether he's still into gaming like he was, but when he was gaming, he had the kids young, we used to get together in our little gang, and that was quite good. Yes, you've got to. I think that is the only way survivor mode, I think, because if you go into dehydration or starvation is quite funny actually, because your stomach starts to rumble and you can hear it. But dehydration, and it goes down very quick, your meters for that. Both of the little meters for food and water, they seem to go a lot. And then if you start carrying too much, you get over encumbered, then your AP goes down a rapid rate, and you've got to keep watching that. That is an absolute nuisance. Even if you're not over encumbered, if you're really fighting something and your AP goes down, you can't move, and then you just get slaughtered. And I really hate that. There's a couple of other games that happens with, which again I can't remember, but that is an absolute nuisance. Jelena, that sounds exactly like my son. Yes, he's got twins as well, and that's why we all used to play together. Yeah. Yeah. I only bought Fallout 76, even though I was told so much, and I read stuff about it, and I saw little videos about it as well, what rubbish it was. But I say this about a lot of the games that they're coming out. I've been playing for so long. Give you an example, Final Fantasy. I'm crazy mad over Final Fantasy, loved it, until number 15, and it is such utter rubbish. Yeah, all the youngsters that are playing it, that started playing Final Fantasies now, are loving it. They're loving it because they haven't played the ones before, so they can't see the difference. But the difference, this is what I hate, when they bring on these games and all of a sudden they change it all over. And this is really what they've done with Fallout 76. This is the warmastered, yeah. This is the warmastered one, Franco. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, the graphics are good on this. And this is on a 4K television, and you know, it's brilliant. It really is super. But I tell you what has come out really super on a 4K is Witcher, the last Witcher one. I played that last week a couple of times, and I can't believe the graphics are absolutely fantastic. It's like it's all jumping out the screen at you, and that was a game that was made long before 4K was about. Right, yeah. Oh, Saxon games are most escape. Yeah, do you know, this is it. I started playing first off before when the first Nintendo computer came out. Before that, I played a little bit on the Ataris. I got a couple of Ataris, because then you see, I don't know, Jelena, but if you know, but I collect all this stuff as well, and I got all the consoles from way back, and I don't get rid of anything, you know. I like to, you know, sort of build a collection up. But I really started playing when my son was 19. He's 49 now, so that's how long I've been playing. But he bought the NES console, and he came up to me one day because he was already living away from home, and he brought the console. He says, "I've got something I think you will like, Mum." And I haven't looked back since then. So 19, 49, 30, yeah. And then I stopped a little bit after that because the kids going to school and one thing and another. But then I got ill, and like you were saying, Jan and I, you saying you divorced and all of that, and kids grown up. That was sort of like on the same lines as myself. I started more gaming because it gets you away from everything, and it took my mind completely off the fact that I was ill and I wasn't coping at that time too well, you know. I was finding everything a bit of a struggle, but I'm fine now. Jack Russells, yeah, they can be some vicious little devils. I'm mad dog lover, Frank and Pope. We've had dogs for about 25-30 years before. Then when we came to the flat here, we decided it wasn't fair to have a dog. But I must admit, Jack Russells are not my favourites. My friend had a Jack Russell and it started to get really quite vicious. And it, you know, it wasn't because it was treated nastily, it was treated really, really well. But they've always been a bit... And Yorkshire Terriers as well. I remember people in my family, my aunts had Yorkshire Terriers. And they did seem to do nothing but bark. Yeah, but yes, yeah. And yes, Russ G, this is why, this is what I think as well. I know for a fact that doing this keeps me more active, even though I'm sat here. I swear my brain is more active and I'm more alert than I would be sitting in. And not only that, the television is rubbish. There's never anything to watch. Yeah, Jack Russells, they were made for, were they not made, was it not fox hunting or badgering or something like that, catching badgers or something? They like going down holes, don't they? Badgers' holes and things. Yeah. She handled it, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's incredible too how intelligent dogs can be. Well, loads of animals. I'm watching a couple of animal programs on the television, especially one last night I was watching about penguins. Can't believe how intelligent they are. Incredible. But what a life. I wouldn't like to be a penguin living up in Antarctica. Thank you very much. It's just a little bit too nippy for me. Okay, you lot. So, see now, if I was playing something like Dark Souls, I'd have a couple of really good ranged weapons on me, and I would just annihilate that lot down there. Civilizations, yeah, I like things like that. So, I haven't picked it up on Netflix. I might do that. I quite like documentaries. You know, something a little bit more factual than some of the stupid stuff that's on telly. I must admit, I tend to go and look for Netflix and Amazon Prime as well. I tend to go there to look for stuff to watch rather than the mundane stuff that's on television. About the only thing I watch on television is the news. And that's about it. The rest of it is 90% of the time. I like a good drama as well. There has been some good. What am I doing here? I'm trying to work it. Whoa! You was not meant to get me like that the first time. No! Come my way! Ooh. Around. See, if I can catch them all in the corner like that, they'll soon be gone, isn't it? Especially the last two that come along. In it. Woohoo! Come on. The point is not a bit of rest does, see, sometimes you feel like you're overwhelmed too much. Rest. 3 minutes. Right. Now, I should probably regret my words. Being too confident of the Come on, get away, get away, get away! Oh, get away! Oh, get away! Oh, man alive. Ah, I thought I might have done it that time. Joe, it's getting dark. I'm going to have to put some lights on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm not going to do this, I don't think, before I go. I'm fairly certain we are going to have to... Well, I won't give up. Is your phone going? Okay. La da da dee da. Oh, I hope that's the only lot. Oh, please say that's all. Yeah. Ah, half your 20, yeah. Yeah, I miss my dogs, I must admit. But I get in, how can I explain it? Yeah, I mean, they are so much a part of you once you get them into you. They're like, they are your family. And I could not lose one. My son and his family, they've just had to have their dog put down about 3 weeks ago, and they are still sat crying over it now, and I couldn't do that anymore. I could not go through that. So that's one of the reasons why I can't do dogs anymore here. I would so love one, but I'm presuming that now this is done, what happens here? Do I go out? Yeah, we've always had we've always had dogs. We've never had females. Right, so where do I go now? Well, you know, we did when we were younger. Our very first dog we had was 18 months old, and my husband took it out for a walk. And I mean, I say very stupidly, but I mean, I can't blame him, but then I do think, how daft was it? He let it off the lead. We had a big stretch of grass along by our road, and he used to take him there. And of course the dog went into the road. A car came and it knocked him flat, and poor little dog, it didn't know what had happened to it. It was just gone. And we went out the very next day and replaced him with a puppy. And then about a 12-month after that, we got another one, and in the end we were never without 2 dogs. Always 2 dogs. But now I think I couldn't have another one. I have to. Yes, they do. I mean, they will run, won't they? Right, I'm going over here, I'm presuming. This is the way to go. Oh no! Oh, he fell in the flippin' fire! Uh-oh! No, those won't do any more. Yeah, of course you do. And this is, I mean, you see, I suppose as well, you know, it's not only me here now. I got my husband and I've got one of my grandsons. We've got one of our grandsons living with us as well, and he will always be company. So I'm not sure if I am going in the right direction or not. So I could have a look at the No, that's not right. Can't remember the... That's right. Okay, so... So I've got to find Tiamat and take her heart. Where would we find her then, I wonder? Anyway, let's follow our nose and have a little poke about. But at the same time, I am going to have... Oh, I was in there before, wasn't I? Yeah. So it's not here, is it? I don't think. Unless she comes back here. No, she doesn't. Yes, that's something. You see, I've got that on my YouTube site. I got a fair way into it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. This is what happens, isn't it? I play things so far, and then something else comes along, so I do that. I'm trying to think what came along with Tomb Raider that made me go and stop playing, and I can't remember. Can't remember for the life of me. Right, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going now, whether I'm going in the right direction or not. I thought there was something here that... Whoa. No. We can't do that. There was a door that had a... Let's have a look over the other side. There was a door here that would not open for me. Perhaps it was in here. Come through here, am I? Sorry, I'm going off the screen here. I'm going to have to go and wait. It's getting dark, it's getting near tea time, and my husband will... Of course they're special. Yeah. They're special, and oh, here we are back in the same thing again here. They're special and they're loyal, and they deserve to be... Whoa, I'm going to die there. They deserve to be looked after and kept well, because they give back to you so much. Well, people, I'm going to leave it here. I'm glad I've got this stream up and running, because we had problems with it from the start. And I can even see now on my computer, I like to keep a check on what's going on my computer here, and I can see that's crashed. I'm not terribly happy about YouTube streaming at all. It's usually always that one that crashes. Okay, Frank and Pope, thank you very much for coming along and having a chat. Thanks everybody for coming along. You all take care of yourselves, whatever you're doing for the rest of the day or the evening or whatever, and don't overdo it. Take everything in moderation. That's wise words for the day from the Gamer Granni. But thank you loads, and thank you for coming along, Jan and I hope you come back again and listen to all my useless chatter because once I start, I don't stop. I tell you that. So, at least you all there can shut me off if I get too much. These poor ones at home here, they can't shut me off. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much, and bye for now. Right, I'm pressing the button. Now.